I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. And oh, Lord, my goodness. Something that myself and Mr. Matrix talked about during some live streams last year was how it felt like the BLM could be a possible scam. It felt like a scam. Well, we know a lot of things have come out. Patrice Cullors, of course, has bought several $1,000,000+ homes, and the BLM raised something in the neighborhood of $60 million last year. All in the name of what was supposed to be for Black Lives Matter and supporting black people. And guess what? Fox News went out the other day to Minneapolis, where St. George Floyd, that incident happened, fentanyl Floyd. And after talking to a lot of black people in the community, they had not seen any money from Black Lives Matter whatsoever into their community. Well, interesting, because now some things are being exposed about the quote-unquote organization. And guess what? It looks like it may indeed be exactly what we thought it was. We heard some things about money funneling towards Joe Biden. We don't know for sure, but there were times where it seemed like the official website, when you did a trail, it led to Democratic nominees of various levels. Let's put it that way. Well, here we go. This is interesting. Indiana AG Todd Ricotta calls BLM a scam. Falling house of cards, New York Post. Indiana's Attorney General slammed Black Lives Matter this week as, quote, a scam, whose, quote, house of cards may be falling amid the growing legal attention into its murky $60 million coffers. Todd Ricotta said that he was, quote, concerned about the activist group, which on Wednesday said it had, quote, shut down online fundraising after a legal letter from California's Department of Justice, of all places. The Washington Examiner reported, quote, it appears that the house of cards may be falling, and this happens eventually with nearly every scam, scheme, or illegal enterprise, Ricotta told the conservative outlet Wednesday. I see patterns that scams kind of universally take. Failure to provide board members, failure to provide even executive directors, failure to make your filings available. It all leads to suspicions, he said. Both California and Washington recently ordered the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation to stop collecting donations because it was delinquent in crucial tax and charity filings. BLM's charity registration is out of compliance in Connecticut, Maine, Maryland, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Virginia, according to the Examiner. Good God. Here we go. Ricotta did not reveal if Indiana was also investigating the group, but stressed that recent news on the group, quote, certainly cause us to be concerned. The foundation's finances have long been under suspicion after affiliates complained about not getting much needed support, even as the group revealed it raised $90 million in 2020, with at least $60 million left over. At the same time, BLM co-founder Patrice Cullors went on a real estate buying binge, forcing her to step down last May. The Examiner recently revealed, however, that two activists named as her replacements never took up posts because of disagreements with the unarmed, quote, acting leadership council. In his letter Monday, California Attorney General Robert Bonta gave the foundation 60 days to file tax and charity documents, warning that it was, quote, prohibited from soliciting or disbursing charitable funds. He warned that its directors, trustees, officers, and return preparers would be, quote, personally liable for payments of all penalties, interest, and other costs. A similar letter in Washington warned the BLM Foundation that all solicitations conducted on its behalf must immediately cease in the state, with penalties up to $2,000 for each violation. Yikes. In a statement, the Post Wednesday, the group said, quote, "We take these matters very seriously and have taken immediate action." Really? "We have immediately engaged compliance counsel to address any issues related to state fundraising compliance." And by the way, there's Cullors, 2 of her houses. Let me look at that one. For crying out loud. Oh, this is supposed to go to the black community. Also, by the way, she is so pro-black community that she bought really nice houses in white communities. Funny how that works. We're talking about defunding the police, and she immediately moves into neighborhoods, black, white, yellow, red, polka dotted. It doesn't matter, where the police is rarely called. Funny how that works out. Dollars to Donut, she's got some kind of private security. I'm just saying. Things to think about, food for thought, right? We felt it was a scam. Did we not? I mean, this thing oozed scam. Marxist organization. We're gonna reduce the importance of the nuclear family. There was a lot of odd things going on with this organization, and we had a feeling the black community was going to suffer. Not only did they lead marches into towns, and a lot of times leaving a fiery wake behind them, I mean, severely hurting those communities. Not only that, but they didn't give any money back into a lot of those communities, as an understanding, allegedly. Scam. You got some people that got together, said, we can profit off our own race. We can profit off that and make some money, go buy some houses, do no telling what. There's no telling where this trail leads paper-wise for this organization. I mean, it always felt weird and scamish. It always did. And now they're being investigated by everything. Look, when a Marxist, leftist, progressive organization is now being investigated by California and Washington for possible wrongdoings, something severe is going on there. Either that or they didn't line the right pocket. Just saying. Just saying. So, tell me what you think, Black and White Network fans. The BLM is starting to really get exposed. Now, what about all you corporate interests that jumped out there and co-signed this organization? What happens then if it's discovered the whole thing was a scam? All of you mother effers are complicit in this, in my opinion, because you promoted the organization, leading people to actually give money to it. Again, a lot of black communities are saying they haven't seen a dime from the Black Lives Matter organization at all. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.